everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over all the ups and downs of what's been going on the past month. I backslid a little, I'll admit it, haven't been doing my part, but we're going to get back on track because I've had enough. I feel terrible. Like my face feels like I'm back to 300 pounds. I'm not, obviously, but yeah, it's been a month. So we're gonna hang out today. Lots of updates. We'll go over, I think I'm almost 22 months post-op, something like that. So we can go over all that real quick later. I have a prolactin update for you. It's not great. We have a basement update. That is good. And yeah, we'll just hang out for the day. So I'm starting just with a regular cup of decaf coffee. I'm making dinner in the crock pot. It's just my grandma's sauce basically and meatballs because I'm having friends over in a couple weeks and I need to test that I can make them gluten-free. So those are gluten-free. We will see if they hold up. So that we'll have later. And then, yeah, so let's hang out today. I'm gonna go get ready for work and then I will see you and we will do some updating. Okay, I am almost ready for work. Just gotta throw on some makeup, but I finished my coffee. I'm gonna make a decaf black tea just for more fluids because that is part of where I've not been doing great. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of honey and a splash of cream to that. So yeah, we're gonna go down, get prepped and ready for work. I have like 20 minutes, so I can get ready in 10 and then we'll do a 10-minute quick update. Let's do a quick basement update because we are pretty close to being done there. I've rearranged the living room again. Still a slight mess, but once I get everything back into the basement, we'll be good. So let's do this update and then we'll get into health and everything after I put on my makeup. So first things first, the office is done. We are back to normal. So office setup, great. Personal laptop situation, good. Still got to dust off all the shelves and reorganize, but we'll get there. Backed up on laundry, of course. Here are the floors. Let me turn on some lights. Here's the game room. I still have to build my new table and chairs, but other than that, and I have to paint the trim one more time, and then we should be good to go. We are turning this room into the dog feeding room, so it's not up in the kitchen anymore. So I got to bring all that stuff down after I paint the trim again. This was my stained glass room, but for right now, I just don't have time to do it. So eventually it'll swap back, but for right now, someone can be fed down here and be very happy, right? You have your own food room? Yes? And then real quick, here's the paint and color in the hallway. I decided orange for the hallway for the happy, fun, party, good times, I don't know. And then up here is the blue. So when you walk in, you see the blue, and then you get to the fun stuff down into the basement. Makeup, because we have some Sump pump updates. It's a wild ride. And then we'll get into the health stuff before I start work. Okay, we have about 5 minutes to chat before I have to start work. So quickly, the Sump pump situation. I felt like it was acting kind of strange when it first went in, like it would go off and then it wouldn't go off. And then 2 days ago, we had like some tornado-y stuff going on and the backup went off. Like I have a backup battery so that this doesn't happen again. And that went off and it just kept going off. I would crawl into the crawl space. It's awful. Clear it, like make sure the water drained. And then like 5 minutes later, it would go off again. So I'm like, okay, something's not right. So my dad and cousin came back yesterday and they didn't see anything that was wrong with it. We looked up the instruction manual, all that other stuff. And they're like, well, let's just take it out, go get a new one just in case this one is bad. So they go do that. And then my dad calls me while they're still at the store and he goes, yeah, the one we bought was recalled. I'm like, are you kidding me? So we got a different one. It's in. It seems to be working. It hasn't rained since they put it in. So next time it rains, I'll have to make sure that I keep an ear out for the alarm to go off and to make sure the sump pump is going off correctly. So that's that situation. I have another new sump pump. Seriously, y'all, the one that I pick, it recalls like 3 weeks later. Of course it would. Of course it would. Okay, so that's the house stuff. Generally, I feel really good to be back in here, same color background. So yeah, that's all good. Now, the health stuff. Obviously, I've gained some weight. I can tell in my face. I don't really necessarily feel it in my body, all my clothes still fit, that kind of a thing, but I weighed in at way too much. Like it was like 238, I think. And that's almost 20 pounds too much, right? It's all my own doing. I have not been doing what I need to be doing. Water is slacking, food. This past month has just been whatever. I know I haven't gained like, I think before the basement flooded, I was sitting at like 228. So I've gone up a good 10 pounds. I know I didn't gain 10 pounds of fat in a month. Like I know it's just my poor food choices and all of that. So we are slowly trying to get back into the water, back to tracking food, and you know, not just getting quick fixes to feed myself so that I can go back to working or doing basement stuff, because that for the most part should be back to normal. So I'm not using the flood as an excuse, but I was using the flood as an excuse to eat whatever I felt like. So that's totally on me. I totally understand. And this is just a part of the process that we're sharing. So that's what's happening. As far as my prolactin levels go, I got blood tested the day after the Super Bowl, which I have to edit that video still. It's been like 2 weeks. Not good. I plan on doing that today after work. So hopefully you'll see that before you see this one. And my levels skyrocketed right back up a little bit higher to what they were before over the summer. So it took another 2 weeks, because I got the call yesterday from the doctor, that she's like, yeah, let's try you on a different medication, because the one that I was on previously was not great, didn't feel great on that. So I have a new prescription to pick up today. So we'll go do that after work. We'll go get that, we'll take it, and we'll see how I feel. I'm going on cabergoline. That one's a little bit easier to say than the bromocriptine one. So basically she wants me to stay, as long as I feel okay, on this cabergoline for at least 6 months, and be tested like each month to make sure my levels are down and are staying down. Now, if this medicine doesn't work the first month, so I'm going to go back end of March, I believe, to get another blood test. If that doesn't work, then I'll have to go back to the bromocriptine. I'm hoping that's not the case, so we will see. But as far as medicine-wise, now I'm gonna have to be on this cabergoline. People say it helps aid in weight loss. I don't know if that's true or not. It would be helpful, because I am definitely not where I need to be, especially for my June deadline, which is probably not gonna happen. Which is fine, you know, I'll still fit into the dress. I'm not concerned about that at all. So that's basically all the updates as far as weight. I'm almost 22 months post-op now. I feel like I'm just living normal life. It's Ashley and I were on the phone the other day just chatting, like, remember when you used to eat one egg and felt full? Like, oh, what a great time. That is not the case nowadays. So what I'm trying to do in the mornings is drink as much hot decaf liquid as I can to get my fluids in, so that I don't have to eat right away. Like, I'm not hungry right now per se. I could eat something, and the past couple weeks I would have like had my coffee, had breakfast. I wasn't drinking tea then, and then like 2 hours later I would like eat again, which is fine when you're like really freshly post-op, is to eat every 2 hours. But I again talked to my dietitian, and she's like, at this point you should try to get to every 3 hours. So focusing on more protein, even if right now that means cutting out carbs, not completely, but just so I make sure I fill up on the protein first. And then like vegetables second, carbs last. So that's gonna be the plan going forward. So today for breakfast, I don't have anything meal prepped. Another thing that I've learned these past couple weeks, I have to be meal prepped. I cannot trust myself enough to just make something on a whim and have it be healthy, or as healthy as I should be eating. Like if I was eating crackers and cheese like before, I would just like grab as many crackers as I could essentially, or I should be focusing on the meat first before I, you know the rules. I know the rules. I just have to implement them to get back down to, honestly, where my body felt good was 222. and then go from there. So right now, goal is to get back to that number. But these are the ups and downs of bariatric surgery. I have to use the tool I was given. And this past month, I have not been using that tool. So we are pushing on. It's a never-ending process. It's a never-ending disease, obesity, because, you know, my body hates me. So we'll see. Hopefully this cabergoline helps. So we're going to run to Sam's Club because that was the cheapest place I could find to get it filled. So we're going to go do that. Maybe we find some other fun things to help aid in our endeavors this week. All right, I have 1 more minute. I've been talking for way too long. But what else was I say? Oh, next week I did get Factor because my friend Andrea, thanks Andrea if you watch this, sent me like a free box. So I only had to pay for shipping this week. So we're gonna see. The options were fine, I feel like. I mainly stuck to the low calorie ones just because the fat was also low on those. Like the keto ones, obviously the carbs were better, but the fat was like, for one meal, which I'm not eating one meal, right? They're like normal size portions. For one meal was like 50 to 55 grams of fat. Like that's the amount of fat I should be eating all day. So I tended to go slightly higher carb for lower fat. There's a give and take, so you have to pick your battles. So there will be a video on that. Oh, Shabby, you can't do that. There will be a video on that, hopefully in the next couple weeks or so, because I got 8 meals. 8 meals, so that'll last me, you know, all week, hopefully. So that's the plan for the next couple weeks, and then yeah, I got to get back into some working out, walking at least, some lightweight lifting, and then we'll see how the medicine is the big question mark right now. So all right, I have to get to work, punch in, because it's 7:35 and I have 1 minute to punch in. So I'll talk to you guys when I grab breakfast, and yeah, we'll go from there. 9:15. I think I've made it long enough without eating. I have most of my tea drunk. So I'm gonna refill my water, which I think is upstairs. I'm gonna grab that, and then we're gonna figure out something for breakfast that is slightly healthy. I think I have hard-boiled eggs, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe that and a yogurt. That sounds good enough. So let me get that together and I'll show you what I have for breakfast. All right, here's what we got. Yogurt, a little bit of granola, blueberries, and a hard-boiled egg. So that's about, let's see, about 18 grams of protein. That hopefully will keep me full. We'll see. That's been the issue. So I'm gonna eat this, get back to work, and then I will see you hopefully for lunch. I know I should be eating closer to 30 grams of protein, but I don't, other than eating like another egg, which I think would be too much volume. I don't know, we'll see. So we're gonna eat this, see how we feel, and go from there. All right, I finished my breakfast, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it didn't make me full, but I don't know if it's my mind telling me I'm not full or my stomach. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss these days. I feel content, so I'm not going to have anything else. But this is what getting back on track for me looks like, is just telling myself I don't need to eat all of the time. So that's going to be the struggle for today. So keep on working. I will check in for lunch, I suppose. I'm hoping to get to, let's see, I ate at like 9:15. If I can make it till noon. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll probably eat lunch a little bit early today, since, I don't know, I didn't get a full 30 grams of protein, and I didn't have my green shake this morning either, so we will see what we get up to later. All right, I've made it to 11:30. We are going to make some lunch. Sharpie, you ready for lunch? Sharpie's birthday's tomorrow. He's gonna be, come here. How old are you gonna be tomorrow? Can you say 10? 10 years old, little baby, still a little baby. All right, so I think we're just gonna make a salad because it's quick. So lettuce, a nice pack of tuna for 17 grams protein. We'll do a little cheese. I have cucumber, tomato, and then my go-to is the Ken's Light Caesar dressing. And then we'll put a little bit of crouton on it for a little bit of carb, because I'm not shying away from that. I think I have a little bit left. So that's what we're gonna do for lunch. And we'll show you what my salad looks like. Just a normal salad. And yeah, this usually will keep me full for quite a bit. So let's get that put together. That is lunch served. We'll see how much I can get down. We're gonna let the dogs out real quick. Ivy is sunbathing. Ivy, you in the sun? All right, I'm gonna let them out for a minute and back to work as per usual. Then we will head to Sam's after work. I need to make a list of the things I want to grab. I don't need a ton because it's Thursday now. On Monday, I get my factor meals, so I'm not gonna need to meal prep, which is good. I just need stuff for breakfast, which is just eggs, really, essentially. So just see what else I need just to get me through the weekend. So that is the plan. Okay, it is 12:30 now. A little bit of a change up today. I'm still not hungry, so we're good there, but we have like nothing to do at work. Like there's nothing even being worked for me to work on in like an hour, which usually I would kind of just find something to do. So I'm gonna take a lunch from work, which that was my boss telling me it was okay. So I'm gonna take a lunch, which doesn't happen very often. And we're gonna go to Sam's Club now. Figured it might be less busy at 12:30 than, 3 o'clock when I'm done. So we're gonna let the dogs out. I'm gonna grab my coat, which I need to find my winter coat again, because it is freezing out, which is insane because 3 days ago, it was 70 degrees here. 70 degrees here. And I think right now it's like 30, not even. So that's Illinois for you. But I gotta find my winter jacket because I kind of shoved it somewhere because I haven't needed it in a while. And then we'll head off to Sam's for a little midday exploration. So that's fun. I made a list. I need to check a couple more things upstairs before I leave, but I think minus the medicine, I need a couple spices that I want to stock up on. I need more coffee, and I want to get, this is what I have to check upstairs for like a snack for next week with my factor meals. I'm trying to think of like healthy things. So I want to get an almond butter and some celery, and I have raisins. So make little ants on a log. I think I liked that last year when I was trying to keep it a little low carb. And turkey bacon for breakfast. So those are the other little things I'm going to pick up. So we will see what we can find when we go. So let's head off to Sam's Club. All right, let's head in, grab my medicine first because I will forget it. So let's go do that first. All right, got what I needed. And they have pet prescriptions there, so I asked about them, and then she gave me free treats, so we'll give those to the dogs when we get home. But let's do some more shopping. Okay, I'm not going to get these, but has anyone tried them? I'm curious. I would not buy a whole box just because I don't know, but they have so many here. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll have to find a sample one somewhere of these. All right, that should last me 7 years, so that's good there. First thing off the list. Okay, done at Sam's. I think that's all I needed. I got like 5 things, so nothing too insane. I was gonna run to Walmart for something else. Oh, for dinner tonight. I wanted either like zucchini noodles or something, so maybe we'll just run into the produce real quick and see if I can grab something so I'm not just eating a meatball for dinner. So I think I should still have enough time. I'm close to home, and Walmart's like right next to Sam's Club. So let's go do that quick and then we'll be headed home. All right, back home now. There's still nothing to do at work. So I'm gonna stay punch up for another 15. Put all the stuff that I bought away, get that organized. I might this is my issue that I'm running into, that I'm like not eating junk now, is I talked about it I think a couple weeks ago. The sugar is insane. And especially going to the store and seeing all the good sugary, delicious, carby things was very hard, but I did not give in. I did not buy anything. So I think I might just have I have these Chalk Zero, like dark chocolate hearts for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna have one of those because I'm not hungry. I know I'm not hungry. I just want something sweet. So I'm gonna have one of these. Hopefully that'll tide me over. If it doesn't, I'm gonna try to wait another hour and then maybe I'll have a Built Bar. That's my rationale. It's like 14 grams of protein, so hopefully that would keep me a little bit full, but we will see. So I'm gonna have maybe one or two of these now, and then get back to work. And I'm gonna take my medicine down. I gotta go read all that because I think it's different instructions. So I'll show you that when I open it. Okay, I have sharks swimming around me. You can see their noses because I have treats for them. I guess these are based off weight. 50 to 100 pounds, 26 to 50 pounds. Okay, so Sharpie. Ooh, smells disgusting. All right, go in your bed and eat it. Ivy. Do you want one of these? Here, come get it. Okay, while they're doing that, let's open my prescription. Sharpie's actually not inhaling it in 2 seconds, which is nice, but I think they're pricey. Ivy's just looking at hers. Okay, so take, oh my God, take one half tablet by mouth twice a week. Well, there's only 8 in here. I thought there were 13. Let's see, sealed for your protection. Now, I'm gonna have to see if I need to take this with food. I'm assuming I do. They're so tiny. I paid $20 for these. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So take half a pill twice a week. So how many weeks is this? So I'm taking one, this is 8 weeks. So 2 months, that's not bad actually. $20 for 2 months of prescription. So I need to decide when I'm gonna take these. Does this say? Cabergoline, same directions. I usually don't read these. Maybe I should start doing that. Doctor, take with or without food. Okay, it doesn't say like morning or night or anything. Okay, so I think I'll wait till dinner to take my first half a pill. At least it's not an everyday thing like the other one was, so that's good. But yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Cross your fingers that for 6 months at least that I need to take it. It keeps my prolactin down. So, all right. Back to work now because it's just about 2 o'clock. I got an hour left. I'm just going to be short for today on hours, and I'm just going to have to deal with it because there's literally nothing going on right now. So, fun times. All right, I am done with work. It's about 3:15, which means I've gone over 3 hours without eating anything substantial. So the pasta smells, or the sauce, I should say, smells so good. So I'm going to have a meatball for my after work snack. And then I'm going to take my medicine. We'll see how it makes me feel. Because the other one took effect, I think, pretty right away. So hopefully this one's not too bad. It's not an everyday thing. Cross your fingers. So I'm going to eat this meatball. Delicious. Watch a little bit of YouTube. And then we'll go from there. I think this afternoon I want to start building the furniture that's going to go back downstairs. So I got 4 chairs and a table to build. So we'll see how far I get into that, and then the basement will be officially done, which is exciting. So, well, minus painting the trim, but I cannot be bothered to do that right now. So I'm gonna eat this meatball, take my medicine, and we'll go from there. All right, meatball was delicious. The gluten-free breadcrumbs will work just fine. Here is my tiny half a pill. See how this goes. Get that prolactin down. All right, I'm gonna chill for a little bit. We will build some furniture. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we get up to. Now I don't have to go Sam's Club after work. I just lost an hour of work today. That's fine. I'm in the middle of building chairs. 2 of them are downstairs. They're pretty simple. They're just IKEA. Sharpie is not being any help, right? You're just getting in the way. Yeah. So these will be done soon, and then I will eat dinner. All right, 4 chairs are built. I am done. Gonna go and make some dinner, turn off all these lights, and then we'll probably call it for today. But let me show you. I grabbed, they didn't have the regular like noodles that I usually get. Gotta take more cardboard out. I had these miracle noodles. So I think I still have to rinse them and then heat them up real quick. And then we'll have dinner ready to go. And dinner is served topped with shaky cheese. Of course, you know, real healthy, but just a little bit. So I'm gonna eat this. We will wrap it up for today. It's been a long one, but a good one. I still feel okay with that medicine, so hopefully everything goes to plan. We will update in a couple weeks with how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner and then we'll check in before bed. All right, we are going to wrap it up here. It's been a couple hours. I played Minecraft with my brother-in-law for like an hour or so. And now I'm just chilling, relaxing in my jammies. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for spending today with me. So far in the medicine, I feel fine. So hopefully it stays that way. And then next month I'll go get tested to see if my levels have dropped, and then we'll figure it out from there. So we will see, but feeling good after today. Pretty decently clean, I would say. I think I've kind of been tracking a little bit. I haven't put everything into my phone. Last time I checked, I think I was around 1,400 calories, which for a day like today, first day back, you know, actually caring what I'm eating is pretty good. So we will see how that goes. It's kind of what my goal is going to be until I start like upping the workouts. Then we'll go back up to the 1,600. So I want to stay around 1,400 as much as I can for right now, but that's the plan. Next video you're going to see if Factor meals will be here. So I'll just record all week, I suppose, and that'll be all one video. But thank you for spending today with me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.